Political debate about the looming reconstitution of the electoral body IEBC ahead of a likely pre-2022 referendum, and even further debate on how much that plebiscite should cost. But why is the IEBC yet again in the middle of a storm? And what options do key state actors have in the reconstitution of the commission, critical to credibility of the 2022 polls? Our political affairs reporter Murimi Mwangi gives us a perspective on this week's House of Cards.
If for a minute the rough Kenyan political space was a football pitch and the contestants just rival players in a highly competitive game, the referee would perhaps be almost certain that the next stop is an admission in the intensive care unit, whatever the outcome of the game. And such has been the state of affairs for Kenyan poll referee electoral body IEBC, which fresh from the storm of the bitterly disputed 2017 polls, now appears to be a likely frontline casualty of the now infamous tsunami that is the Building Bridges initiative, among whose key recommendations is a complete overhaul of the commission.
We've been changing IEBC since when? 1997, after 2002, 2007, now 2022. We want to change. When do we build institutions?
It should be assured that when we go to an election, it's not war. It's not a quick fix or a fix, people sitting around to fix things for those who are running for an election.
But just why is the commission at the center of the raging BBI debate? And what options remain on the reconstitution of the IEBC ahead of a likely BBI-anchored pre-2022 referendum? Perhaps first on the entree of state actors keen on the future of the commission is President Uhuru Kenyatta's recent assent of the IEBC Amendment Act No. 3 of 2019 that sets in motion constitution of a selection panel to fill the 4 vacant commissioner slots in the IEBC, vacated by Roslyn Akombe, Paul Kurgat, Margaret Mwachanya, and Connie Maina. During recruitment of the Wafula Chebukati-led team, a vicious mistrust then between President Uhuru Kenyatta and his Deputy William Ruto-led Jubilee side against the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga-captained opposition coalition CORD saw 5 of the 9 members of the selection panel picked from among religious groups, a matrix which, perhaps motivated by the Kenyatta-Odinga 2018 truce, has since changed with the Parliamentary Service Commission, taking the lion's share of 4 slots, reserving only 2 to religious leaders picked by the Interfaith Council, and 1 for the Law Society of Kenya.
Launching the BBI.
Yet a bigger storm awaits the Chebukati team that also comprises Commissioners Boya Molu and Abdi Gulie. The BBI recommends a total overhaul of the commission. Chebukati and company can only make a comeback after passing a fresh vetting test.
They'll have to be there.
The IEBC chairman is not amused with the commission recently presenting its version of electoral reforms to Parliament that includes, among other proposals, staggered recruitment of commissioners and reduction of the team from 7 to 5, to enhance efficiency and effectiveness and reduce perceived factionalism within. Yet the Chebukati team, it appears, will be up against a vicious battle, as the BBI recommends that 4 of the 7 commissioners should be representatives of parliamentary political parties. A suggestion which, going by the current threshold of numbers in Parliament, would see all the 4 slots end up with the Kenyatta and Odinga-led Jubilee and ODM parties respectively, igniting the wrath of none other than the 2022 presidential hopeful, second in command William Samoei Arap Ruto.
Today, you may have the latitude to do what you think will be right as per you. Tomorrow, the shoe will be on the other leg.
When you have political parties as the key stakeholders in the electoral process nominating commissioners, you don't expect those commissioners to sit and agree or conspire to rig one political formation against the other.
How do you expect the referee who has been appointed by a parliamentary party like ODM and Jubilee be fair to the small parties who have no representation on the refereeing table?
The retired Justice Johan Kriegler Commission that probed the 2007 post-poll chaos had warned against reorganization of the commission too close to election. A warning which, coupled with the unlikeliness of swift reconstitution of the IEBC Secretariat, leaves even more puzzles on the acceptability of the referendum and 2022 poll outcome.
The problems are our leaders who are constantly trying to create avenues to give themselves advantage to continue in power, and not even for the benefit of the people.
A single minute or a day, leave alone a year and 10 months, is such a long time in politics. But the storm kicked off by the BBI launch certainly hints the country is off to a season of protracted high-octane politics as realignments continue. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News, in Nairobi.
Our two-day retreat for pro-BBI members of parliament in Naivasha could as well break the stalemate